In a world full of noise and chaos, architecture has found its calm voice through modern minimalism. Today, we'll explore breathtaking luxury house designs that combine simplicity, beauty, and elegance. These homes are not just structures, they're sanctuaries that redefine what it means to live with serenity and sophistication. Modern Serenity is about balance, creating spaces that breathe, flow, and feel effortless. These homes use natural light, open layouts, and pure geometry to craft atmospheres that nurture peace. Every detail is intentional, and every corner exudes calmness without sacrificing luxury or comfort. Minimalism isn't about having less, it's about living with purpose. It's the art of decluttering both space and mind. In luxury homes, minimalism transforms ordinary rooms into architectural poetry, where beauty is born from simplicity and elegance is expressed through restraint. Each line, curve, and volume in minimalist design is refined to perfection. Architectural purity celebrates form, proportion, and light. The absence of ornamentation allows materials to shine. The concrete, stone, and wood become the storytellers of timeless beauty. Minimalist luxury homes often blur the boundaries between interior and exterior. Large glass walls, open courtyards, and natural ventilation create harmony with nature. You don't just live inside these homes. You coexist with the surrounding landscape, feeling both protected and free. Openness is at the heart of modern serenity. Open concept living eliminates unnecessary divisions, allowing energy to flow naturally. The result is a space that feels larger, brighter, and more connected, perfect for both solitude and shared moments. True luxury is not about excess, it's about refinement. In minimalist design, luxury reveals itself through the craftsmanship of materials, precision of details, and the quiet confidence of understated forms. It's the kind of beauty that doesn't scream, it whispers elegance. Natural light plays a starring role in minimalist homes. It dances across surfaces, defines textures, and enhances the sense of tranquility. Architects design windows and skylights not just for illumination, but to sculpt emotional experiences through shifting light and shadow. Color in minimalist design serves as a backdrop for calm. Shades of white, beige, gray, and muted earth tones create visual serenity. These palettes make spaces feel timeless, allowing textures and natural materials to radiate subtle sophistication. Every material tells a story. Polished concrete, natural stone, soft oak, and glass all speak of harmony and authenticity. In minimalist luxury homes, materials aren't hidden, they're celebrated. The tactile experience of each surface invites touch, grounding the occupant in the moment. Furniture in minimalist homes follows the same design language: refined, functional, and sculptural. Each piece contributes to spatial balance and flow. The absence of clutter reveals a sense of calm order, where comfort and aesthetics exist in perfect equilibrium. In minimalist luxury design, silence becomes a design element. Spaces are crafted to give you moments of pause, to hear your own thoughts, to feel grounded. This intentional quietness turns the home into a meditative retreat from the world. Minimalism finds beauty in geometry: lines that align, shapes that interlock, and forms that interact gracefully. The precise rhythm of these elements transforms architecture into visual poetry, turning every angle and shadow into a masterpiece of modern art. In a minimalist home, storage and functionality are seamlessly integrated. Built-in cabinets, concealed doors, and recessed lighting maintain a clean visual flow. Every function is present but invisible, allowing beauty and practicality to exist side by side. Luxury minimalist homes thrive on their connection to the outdoors. Patios, terraces, and pools become extensions of the interior. This dialogue between inside and outside allows natural elements, breeze, light, and greenery to complete the architectural experience. Water introduces calm movement to minimalist spaces. Reflecting pools, narrow fountains, or even indoor ponds create soothing ambience. The gentle sound and visual fluidity of water enhance the meditative spirit that defines modern serenity. Behind every minimalist luxury home lies the hand of master craftsmen. Custom joinery, precise stonework, and bespoke furniture bring artistry to simplicity. Each handcrafted detail reminds us that minimalism is not about less, it's about intention and care. Modern minimalist homes are as intelligent as they are beautiful. Smart lighting, climate control, and security systems blend invisibly into the design. Technology enhances comfort without disrupting visual purity, proving that serenity can be both aesthetic and functional. Minimalist architecture doesn't just please the eyes, it soothes the soul. The balance of proportion, light, and emptiness creates emotional clarity. Stepping into such a space feels like a breath of fresh air, both grounding and liberating. Even in bustling cities, minimalist homes provide refuge. Compact yet open, urban minimalist designs offer tranquility amidst chaos. Through clever design and spatial efficiency, serenity becomes accessible even in the heart of metropolitan life. Trends come and go, but minimalism endures. Its timeless appeal lies in its honesty and restraint. A minimalist luxury home will remain beautiful decades from now because true elegance never depends on fashion. It's rooted in enduring design principles. Even after sunset, minimalist homes glow softly. Warm and direct lighting highlights textures and creates an atmosphere of quiet intimacy. The interplay between darkness and illumination continues the story of serenity through every hour. Landscaping in minimalist design is deliberate and refined. Each tree, stone, and path is positioned to enhance visual flow. Gardens become living sculptures, completing the home's dialogue with nature and reinforcing its spirit of calm elegance. Bedrooms in minimalist luxury homes are the purest expressions of serenity. With soft textures, restrained color, and uncluttered design, they become personal sanctuaries for rest and reflection. Every detail supports comfort without distraction. Minimalist bathrooms redefine indulgence. With floating vanities, freestanding tubs, and expansive glass, these spaces resemble private spas. The simplicity of the design enhances a sense of peace, transforming daily routines into quiet rituals of self-care. In a minimalist home, art is curated with precision. A single sculpture or painting becomes the focal point, given room to breathe. The surrounding simplicity amplifies its impact, allowing art and architecture to exist in powerful harmony. Many minimalist luxury homes draw inspiration from Japanese Zen philosophy and Scandinavian hygge aesthetics. Both celebrate simplicity, natural materials, and human connection. The fusion of these influences results in spaces that feel both soulful and sophisticated. Minimalism and sustainability share the same heart: efficiency and respect for the environment. Using durable materials, natural ventilation, and passive lighting, minimalist homes reduce excess and waste. Beauty and environmental responsibility become one seamless vision. A minimalist luxury home encourages mindful living. Every item, every view, and every material serves a purpose. This intentional lifestyle invites clarity and calm, reminding us that true luxury lies not in possession, but in presence. Breathtaking Minimalism luxury house designs with Beauty Eleganceexplores isn't just a style, it's a philosophy of serenity. It's where architecture becomes emotion and simplicity transforms into timeless grace. These homes remind us that in stillness we rediscover the true essence of modern living: peace, beauty, and elegance in every form.